thought I'd put on this filter with something dropping just to get into the mood of the snow dropping, falling on me as well. Light snow now, there was a lot of it just now. So today I want to talk about what's the difference between a base camp Northern Lights chase and a normal chase. Let's just call it a base camp Northern Lights experience as opposed to the normal Northern Lights chase. As you know, lots of this information are inside my book, so if you want to read more about it, feel free to check out my website, and then you can click on Amazon and you're gonna check out the book there. But here I'm gonna give you some very quick rundown about what's the difference between a base camp Northern Lights experience and a Northern Lights chase. Okay, let's start with the normal chase. The normal chase is where you have a small group, usually not so very big, between 15 and 10 to 15, and maybe some groups might have even bigger. But what's going to happen in the chase is that the expert or the guide will be looking at the temperature, at the weather for that day, and they are looking for clear skies, pure clear skies. What does that mean, pure clear skies? It means no rain, no cloudiness, basically just clear. And if you have stars in the sky, that's even better, just pitch black. And if there's a moon, it's not a problem. You can still see the Northern Lights even if there's a moon. So they are gonna look at the KPIs, indicators. The guides in Tromsø, I'm gonna talk about those in Tromsø, Norway, right? Those in Tromsø, they have access to the meteorological department. And they have access to the first-hand information, not the ones that probably we, the rest of us, have access to online, which are not reliable, I must say. At the same time, the temperatures and the weather changes in Tromsø, or in Norway for that matter, changes quite drastically. So if you're checking like the night before, it's really not reliable. Even if you're checking like 6 hours or it's not really reliable. So the advantage of a chase is that all these guides, they know the roads. And mind you, I mean, in winter, it's no joke. You are driving at night and it could be slippery. There could be wild animals in the crossing the roads too. So it's always good to rely on the locals or the guides who are there, because they know the roads better. At the end of the day, you want to get there where the Northern Lights are showing as fast as possible. It's about being in the right time at the right place at the right time. So leave it to the experts. They know the roads better. They know how to get there faster than you. So this is why I do not recommend that you sit around and just wait for the Northern Lights to appear. You don't go for the chase. So that's in a nutshell, that's what a chase is about, right? So they're gonna check the weather temperatures and the conditions, and then you're gonna go out and chase. You're gonna go from one place to another. The advantage of a chase is that all these guides, all the different companies, they actually collaborate with one another. The competition is in getting the customers. It is not in getting inciting the Northern Lights. So yeah, so yes, they have to compete to get the customers, but when it comes to the Northern Lights, all the guides want as many people to see it. We want to have the situation whereby everybody who comes to Norway should be able to see it at least once. And if as many of the tourists see it, the better, because then word gets around. I saw the Northern Lights in Norway, right? So that's a chase for you. You're gonna go from one place to another, make a stop, wait for a while, it comes on, enjoy the lights, catch some pictures, maybe get some hot drinks, and go on. So a normal chase usually is around 6 to 7 hours. So it will come up to maybe about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. You start at about 6, and it depends on the group. If let's say the group, after you have seen once or twice and you still want more, the guide will, definitely oblige. Mind you, all these guides, they are addicts. They are Northern Lights addicts. They want to see as many. I mean, imagine how many times they've seen it. They still want to see more. So no worries. If you want to see more, right up to 3 o'clock in the morning, they will do it. Okay. On the other hand, for the base camp Northern Lights experience, there is a time limit. Usually the bus heads back around 12 or 1. And usually there will be one base camp that you will be going for, and you will be waiting there. This is still an advantage over you chasing it yourself. The reason being, the guides are gonna have access to all this first-hand information and the KPIs and the weather from the Weather and Meteorological Department in Norway. So they have very good, reliable information. So these companies will rely on that. At the same time, these companies will have various camp areas around Tromsø. These are areas where there had been a high sightings, high probability of sightings of the Northern Lights. Yeah. So before this head out, they will look at the weather conditions and check which of the camp will offer the highest chances. So they will do their homework beforehand, and then you head out and you're just gonna wait there. So these base camp areas are very, very, how I would say, more comfortable. There is an outdoor toilet. There are several places for you to warm up. There is a big teepee tent for you to get a good cup of hot drink, and then a bonfire indoors inside the tent. There are also bonfire made outside, so you can warm up outside as well. And there are usually around 1 or 2 indoor places, like a podium for you to warm up as well. So as opposed to a normal chase where the group is usually small, the base camp usually has a lot of people. Okay, they accommodate up to 30 or even more, because it's a big space for the base camp. And the base camp is very suitable if, let's say, you have little kids, chasing from one place to another in the cold and late in the wee hours may not be very suitable for little kids. So if you have kids, base camp Northern Lights experience is the answer, right? So there you have it. So I've covered the advantages, disadvantages of both the base camp and the Northern Lights chase, a normal Northern Lights chase. Yeah. So that's that for me for now today. If you want more, like I said, feel free to go on our website. The link to the Amazon for my book is there. So it doesn't. It's not very expensive, the book. So feel free to get it if, let's say, you're interested. All right. Bye for now.